So, hello.
Hello, hello.
I hope you guys can see us. Hmm. Okay,
I
what's going
only
on?
see the
We
Damani.
cannot see us, but I have adjust us to. Oh, hello, guys. Do you see us? Because somehow, huh? I don't see us on the screen. What's going on? But I have added us to a stream. We can't see you. Yeah, that's the point.
Mm.
Remove, add to stream.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, they can't see us. Hmm. But I have add us to the stream, so I don't understand. Add to stream. Oh, not again. Why can't I just work properly? I see always Domani Foundation. Yes, me too.
Yeah, me too.
And people also writing that they only see Domina Foundation, but
Yeah.
why that? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, Omar's there. Right, go on the right to brand. He's saying. And click on the overlay. Then click on the Damani logo to remove it.
Rachel, I don't know what to do. I cannot pull us. I have added us to stream. Oh, Jesus Christ. I saw that Omar wrote us comment we should receive. Oh, Jesus Christ. Comment we should receive.
Hey guys, you having trouble?
How can I remove this wonderful Damani Foundation pictures? You finally see us on the screen.
There's Yullee.
Oh, hello, it's me. Okay, then we need. Oh,
Are you girls okay now?
Jesus Christ.
Don't need to put me on. I'm just popping in.
Okay, where's Rachel right now? So she's. Oh, now we got it. But then we. Guys, we did it. Hello, everyone. Okay, where is Rachel again? Rachel, where are you? Now we got it, Rachel here. So everyone, hello again and welcome, and sorry for delay. I am not used to have like those technical issues. I really don't know what every time happens. But finally we're here. So thank you to everyone who supported us with this issue. So now we can see our faces. And we have Rachel here. She's going to create this wonderful project. So Rachel, would you like to introduce us your project for today?
Of course I can. And hi everybody. Today I'm going to make this bit of signage, which is this one. No, this one is just made from a piece of grey board, but you could always use MDF if you wanted something that would be weatherproof. So I'm going to take you through the techniques that I've used to get it looking like this, basically. And the inspiration comes from some books by Brandon Mull, who writes the Fablehaven books, and they're about these beautiful wildlife parks, but they're really beautiful, but they're full of fairies and magic and lots of quite dangerous things at times. So that's why it's sort of quite beautiful with the beware there. So I'll show you the things that I'm going to use. I'm going to use, well, I have used 2 sets of molds. I've used these ones, which are K3 PTA 4523. And I've taken some elements from that one. And then I've also used this mold, which is it's been around for a little while, I think. This is K3 PTA 495, and you can see what I've done with this is because there were little elements that I wanted. So I wanted a dragonfly, so I just cast that little piece. I didn't fill the mold. I just did that little piece, and I've done the same with the butterfly as well. I've just cast that little piece, and I've got a bee, and again I've just cast that little piece, and I've done that flower. So it's it's really easy not to completely fill the molds and to just have the pieces that you want. So I've used those molds. I've used a selection of paints, which I'm going to go through. And I've used this stencil. I've just used the Beware part of that. And that one is KSTDG09. And this is a, I think it's Lady Vagabond one. So that stencil, and what else? Just lots of paints, and well, I think that's about it really. So what I've done is I've cast all my molds, and I've also gessoed my piece of grey board. And for my project, I've used a piece of 6 by 12, 6 inches by 12 inches of grey board. Seems like a nice size for me for the sign. So the first thing I did was I took a ruler and oops, there we go.
So this is going to be like a mix and match of different collections. So I have noticed the art collection, Lady Vagabond collection, and it was Casa Granada, right?
Yes.
So you will mix 3 collections. This is what I really love when there are like many collections coming together. It's your one wonderful masterpiece.
It's, well, the pieces all mix and match so well. So I'm pushing really hard with my pencil, or you could use a pokey tool or something, because I want to give myself some, so it looks like boards of wood. Does that make sense? Is that a proper word? Boards of wood? I don't know. I think so. So about there, I think. So I'm not worried about them being exactly the same size. I just want those lines there, so it's going to look more woody. So then the next thing I need to do is I'm going to use my wood graining tool. So they're really
beautiful tool, yeah.
Easy to use. You know, if you haven't used one before, you can practice a bit, or you can not worry about it too much, because you can always wipe it off if you're not happy with your result. So I need to add a layer of paint now to start everything off, and I'm going to go with grey for this, but you could use brown, you could use any colour, but I just fancy having a bit of grey, and I want to keep my paint quite wet so that when I use the tool, it's going to remove the bits I want to remove. So I'm just going to put, the only reason I'm doing it like this is because I'm working on top of paper instead of my mat, just to make it easier for you to see. So, you know, there's, you can use a palette. So nice wet paint going on here.
This is a good hint, because me, for example, I love to create projects like on real wood. But in case if you don't have like a wooden surface, you can make yourself one, yeah, with only 2 simple tools, yeah.
Absolutely, I do it all the time.
This is gorgeous, yeah.
So now I'm taking my tool, hopefully you can see me, and I'm going to start at the top. And I'm starting on the nearest edge, because if you look at the tool, it can rock as you're working. So I'm going to start at the nearest edge of my tool, and then I'm just moving it as I'm dragging it down.
Ah, yes, now we can see the lines, so random lines.
Just again.
Beautiful. It looks like real wood, isn't it?
It's so clever. And if you're not happy with that,
it's cool, yeah.
you can easily go back over any bits you're not happy. As long as the paint is still wet, it will move. So there we go. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, looks really beautiful. Good job, Rachel. Looks like really 100% real wood plate.
Yeah, it's such a handy thing to do, and of course it's lighter than wood, and you can do it on paper and card and anything really.
Yeah.
I'm just going to give this a little dry, because the other thing that's happened is we've created some texture now. On this board, there's going to be some texture. So when I go over here now with some other paints and dry brush, it will pick up on this texture, which is why I need to dry it, because otherwise, of course, we'll lose that texture, and we don't want to do that.
So, and I just would like to take the opportunity and say hello to everyone who has just joined our live, because there's so many messages reaching us. So welcome to everyone. Welcome to everyone. A good Saturday afternoon. It's Rachel, Harris, and me. And Rachel is creating a wonderful mix and match project using 3 collections of Stamperia. It's Lady Vagabond, it's Atelier des Arts, and Casa Granada all together. And this is just wonderful how she just placed this texture with the wood tool. Very beautiful, because I think everybody has already seen this tool from Stamperia. It exists like for many months and years already on the market, but there are not many projects with that. So this is really nice to see how Rachel uses this tool.
So we've got those. That's nice and dry now, but I want to do a little bit of dry brushing on here. So
yes. I like it when Rachel comes to coloring part. I'm always curious how she's going to prepare the surface.
Oh, fantastic!
I always like when you take the paints in your hands, so the magic happens then.
Oh, I love painting, and I love paint effects, and I love doing,
So
paint.
cheers to Rachel's painting skills. So I'm drinking green tea here. And yes, we are curious and we are watching what you're going to do.
I've got a little blob of Indian turquoise, which is KAL 109. And I've got a little blob of ivory, which is KAL 12. And I'm going to get a dry brush, because I'm going to do some dry brushing. Sorry. Making myself
just
laugh.
do that. This is always nice. This is like masterpiece itself, when we see you painting.
Absolutely. So I'm just using a little bit of paint, really little bit. It really is dry brushing, so I'm not going too mad with it, and I'm dragging it across, and I'm not going mad because I can always add more, but if I put too much on, it will be quite difficult to knock it back again, because I don't want to lose that lovely wood grain effect that I've got going on.
So this technique kind of underlines the step that you did before, to underline the texture even more.
Yeah, it's bringing out the texture. You can see here where the paint's catching that little bit of texture, and it's just brings it out a little bit more, and it just adds a little bit more depth with the extra colors on there. So there we go.
So we have also people from Spanish-speaking corner. We have Susan Flores. Hola, buen día. Hola, bienvenido. Ahora Rachel hace un proyecto con 3 colecciones de Stamperia. Esos son Lady Vagabond, Atelier des Arts y la colección Casa Granada. I hope it will be really joyful for you guys.
Right, so I've got that's all nice and dry now. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my stenciling. Actually, no, I'm going to add. Actually, I'm lying. I'm going to add a little bit of brown on here as well. Something browny. I haven't put cookie on there. I have to put cookie on everything.
Cookie, yes.
It's
This is our favorite one, yeah.
I just love it, and especially love it with turquoise. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to get some more. We're running low, can't have that. Let me get a nice big brush, and I'll dry my brush off because obviously I want to keep this.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
People also commenting that your panel is now looking like real wood. It definitely does. It does looking really beautiful.
Thank you.
So people love it a lot.
Oh, that's
Yes.
so kind.
And of course, everyone, don't forget to like and share this wonderful project, this video, and to nominate your friends to in order to win a beautiful pizza box. And of course, don't forget to put it online when you have received your pizza box and take Stamperia over there, because everyone, I think even me, we are always curious to see what's inside these wonderful pizza boxes. So we have a comment. I'm excellent in Spanish. Oh no, not yet. But I'm improving my Spanish skills. So I've made like many goals for my future. One of them is to aprender español. And yeah, I'm working on my Spanish skills. So I hope that one day we can do live completely in Spanish. But it takes time.
It does. It does.
Yes. So we have many good comments.
So the next thing I need to do with this panel, we'll age it a little bit more once we've got everything else going on it. But the next thing I want to do is I want to do my stenciling, because otherwise it'll be very hard to do the stenciling after the event. I need to do the stenciling now, because otherwise, once I've stuck everything here, it will be impossible. Well, it won't be impossible actually, because I did do the one I did after I stuck everything on, and it was very hard. So I would suggest doing it now. So I'm just positioning my stencil where I want it. I want it about there, I think is good. So I'm just gonna tape it down, because I don't want it to move. And the this piece of tape here I've put here so that it's actually covering. There was something here that I've covered, so I don't pick up any extra stenciling bits that I don't want. So let me just grab a stencil brush. I've got one here somewhere. Where have you gone? See, now I've probably put this somewhere safe so that I've got it ready to use. Right, let's take that one instead. Okay.
What I really like about this stencil is the script. I like the script art and also what's written down. So Belinda, well done. Really beautiful stencil. Yeah, definitely. So it's like a eye catcher. So you don't need to put a lot. It is already enough for you if you have this beware script on your project. So it looks already like fulfilled.
It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to show you how to just finish this off and give it a bit of a highlight and shadow as well. it will just, well, I'll show you in a minute, I'll show you the difference. But I'm just stenciling this now, just adding, this is just the black paint. I can't remember what the code is on it, but I'm doing, I'm keeping my brush in a vertical position and I'm just pouncing the paint, and that's going to give me the best effect. If I try and go on this at an angle, what will happen is some of the paint will go under the edges of the stencil and you won't get as a nice crisp effect to your lettering. So it's very important to remember.
And this also gives like this vintage touch to your project, or?
Yes.
This is awesome, beautiful.
Yeah, that's
beautiful. Yes, then we have a comment from Amanda here. She also saying that adding white to highlight on one side of the lettering always works so well, and it is very easy to do. Yes, it definitely is.
Yeah. It's really simple.
Yeah. So we're here to learn new tricks and tips from the artists. So
right. Now I'm gonna just.
Yeah, gorgeous. Look at this. Yeah.
Now I'll show you. So you can see here now the difference between the two. Just from what I've done is I've finished off some of the stenciling. I brought this E together and things, and then I've added the highlights. But I'll do that in a minute. So let's just.
Yeah, this is wonderful. Yeah, I like it already now. Yes, and we have so many people here who are sharing and nominating people and friends. So thank you for that. And it was just beautiful to see how people get happy when they receive their pizza boxes. So don't forget, if you are the lucky winner, don't forget to share this unpacking video with us, because it is always very interesting to see what is inside. So if you are the winner, just shout out to the whole world that you are. So
I'm just finishing off.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Yeah, Belinda also saying that she loves this font and it makes her wanting to use it on everything.
It's just such a beautiful font.
Yes, it is. It looks really beautiful on many different surfaces, I think. So you can use it like in many different projects as well. So people are saying hello to each other. Hola guapa, muchas gracias. So they're probably nominating each other.
Lovely.
Yeah, and it seems like there are many South African people watching our live today. So this is so beautiful. Thank you guys for sharing us. So we currently have 72 viewers. Wow, that's really huge, 72. So yes, because the project is very interesting. And also here we learn some new techniques that probably someone didn't see before. For me, for example, it was new to see how to create this wooden texture. So this is like also something new for me. And every time when I'm doing live, I always learn something new. And I think you guys can share this with me because it's always such an excitement. And we have one more comment from Amanda. There is an easy technique to firstly stencil with the white paint, let it dry, and then reposition the stencil slightly to one side and then apply black through the stencil. Yes, exactly. I have already seen this. I have also seen this technique. It is really nice. And you kind of have this three-dimensional effect plus the shadow play in it. So this could also be very interesting.
Okay,
That's for
so
sure.
what I do is I take a white paint pen. You could do this with white paint as well, but I prefer to use a white paint pen. And then you decide what side you're going to put your white line on, and then you need to stick to that side for all the letters. So I'm doing this edge.
Yeah, beautiful. And we have a comment from Caroline. She says that we have a sunny day here. Perhaps people are in the garden. I can say that I feel the same because I'm showing too much skin today because we have 30 degrees outside, and therefore I have the cold green tea next to me because otherwise I would melt. So I hope you guys have also a beautiful weather, beautiful mood, because I think we all should thank the vitamin D from the sun to get always in the best shape and mood. So, and then we have a additional comment from Amanda regarding the technique with moving the stencil. The technique she described is ideal for you if you don't have a steady hand to paint the highlight. Yes, of course. If someone else is like a shaky hand like me, it will be useful. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
No, it's really, really handy technique.
Oh no, in Sydney it's
That's
raining.
what
So
I do love that about these lives, that everybody can share.
yes, and now we have received many comments regarding the weather. So in Australia, it seems to be rainy. In Chile also, but guys, I guess you have winter time right now, yeah, because it's always a change. When we have summer, you have winter, and then the other way around. So here we like can enjoy finally the sun, and you guys are freezing or being in the rainy days, but still don't forget to shine bright from inside out. So we all carry the sun in ourselves.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so they will probably have like really cold weather very soon. So in south of UK, it is warm and sunny. This is nice because to get sun and warmth in UK is also very rare thing. Yes. Oh, we have someone from Germany. Really? Oh, Caroline. So you're in Germany. Hallo, guten Tag. Ich komme auch aus Deutschland. Hallo. Yes, in Germany, the summer, we have a great day. Yeah, yeah, auch, we too. So I think we have the same climate. Or not, we think we definitely have the same climate. In Lima, it is cold. Well, Lima, it's South America. So you probably also turn into the different period. In Mexico, it's also raining. Oui. Okay, so
Oh, wow.
yeah, so well, I don't like rainy days. To be honestly, I am a sunny girl. And Caroline, she's swapping to German. Guten Tag, Yullee. Schön mal was in Deutsch zu hören. Danke. Ja, vielen lieben Dank. Ja, das Publikum ist mehr englischsprachig. Aus diesem Grund führe ich die Lives auch meistens in Englisch. Aber schön zu wissen, dass du aus Deutschland kommst. Liebe Grüße. In Texas, it's also raining. Okay,
Right.
so it's like to see we are all around the world and everywhere is a different weather, but still we now at the current time we feel happy because we're watching your project.
Oh, well, I'm happy with that as my highlight. So I'm just giving that a little dry because I don't want to smudge it all.
Yes, and there is a comment for you, Rachel, from Midel Art. She's saying that she loves the way how you give an extra dimension to your project. We definitely love it.
Thank you.
Hola a todos, saludos desde Colombia. Hola, Elicia, bienvenido a nuestro live. Y
Then take, I'm
oh,
going to
there
take
one more.
grey. I've got a grey pen, just a water-based pen. Any sort of water-based felt tip you've got. And where I had that white, I'm just coming just outside that and put in a little bit of grey. And that's going to give me a little bit of shadow. So if you imagine if this truly was a 3D piece and the light was hitting and you had the, so where the white is, that light, you would also have a little bit of shadow. So I'm just adding the shadow in with a water-based grey pen. And that's
So we have
really
one more comment from Catherine. She's saying, creo que bailaste la danza de la lluvia. She thinks that I probably will dance in the rain. Creo que sí, porque soy un poquito loca. Yes.
Why
So we
not?
have 26 degrees in Berlin. So it's almost the same as we have because I come like almost from the south of Germany. And so Berlin is like 800 kilometers far away from me, but we have like a bit more degrees than Berlin has. But anyway, it's summer here. It's beautiful.
There we go. So I'm happy with that now. That's my lettering finished for now. Obviously, I may still faff around.
But it looks so dimensional, your
Yeah,
panel. I like it really, really much.
thank you.
Beautifully done.
Right, I'm just going to stick some holes in ready for my string because I won't be able to lift this project up when it's done because I'll have to wait for it to dry. So I'm just sticking the holes in now to make it easier. So next thing I need to do is I need to stick everything down where I want it. So I started with this Casa Granada piece because it's just a really nice big piece, but for me I need a little something as well as that, but this is a good start for what I want. So and
So
I'm
is
using,
this, so which medium are glossy gel? Okay, thank you so
yeah,
much. So
I'm
using
using
glossy gel for stacking the molds.
yeah, which is K3P43, then that's what I'm using, and quite a lot of, but it works nicely, so that's good. Right,
Let's do some mess.
put that where I want it. Don't worry about any squirting out or anything because we can go back over with a brush and get rid of any bits that we don't want. I'm also going to use some just packing cardboard for adding height and stability to any other elements that I'm adding. So I'm just chopping that up. Sorry, you can hear me, but you can't see me, can you? So I'm just chopping.
Rachel, oh sorry, Rachel, we have a recommendation from Amanda. She said that you could make it weatherproof as the project would look amazing in your garden or
Yes,
maybe even on the door. Yeah, so
yes,
somewhere inside in a hall. Yeah, so
I
I think if
agree.
you put like varnish over it, it will be like totally safe if
Yeah,
it
no, I
will step
agree.
outside.
I'm going to make one. I want to make one out of MDF for my garden and varnish it because I think even if I varnish this one, I think even it would. I think because the core of it is only grey board, I think it wouldn't last very long. But
you guys can do the same technique on the wooden panel. So it will like be very safe from like waterproof and safe for every different weather cases. So I think this is also a good shield for outside somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. And it'd be nice in a porch. This sort of version would be nice in a porch. So I'm just deciding where I want to put different elements and just sticking them down, and we'll go around the edge afterwards and get rid of any of the excess that we don't want. So just
yes, beautiful idea. And I really like this molds from not Garden of Promises, Casa Granada collection, because they are voluminous. So they are also like this stencil. They're like eye-catching. So you have like here 2 eye-catching points, yeah, and there is no more decoration actually needed. So in case that you have just started creating and you don't have that huge range of products, yeah, so you can start with those 2, or with maybe with different one who have like the same large size, and it is already enough to play with with texture, to play with molds, with paints, with stencils, and then we have like really beautiful eye-catching project like Rachel did now or does now for us. We have Annette also here. Hello, everyone. Hugs from Sweden. Hello, lovely, and welcome to our live with Rachel and me. And of course, we have so many nominations for the pizza boxes, and I'm really curious who is going to be the next winner of this yummy box, of this yummy pizza.
Oh, it's the best pizza going.
Yeah, definitely. Mila is also saying that your project is very beautiful. I totally agree, Mila. I like it also very, very much.
Thank you.
Because to be honestly, I thought that it was like a real wooden panel.
Yeah.
When I saw the project, I was like, "Oh, it's a panel."
It's really effective. It's the the wood graining tool does all the work really.
We have a further idea regarding the shield. Beware. So Caroline's saying you can put like beware of dog, or beware of cat, or beware of weed. This is definitely a good idea, yeah. So we should keep it in our minds for the future. So if you want to be funny, you better put the last one on it. Rachel, we have a question from Linda. Players for you. What did you use in the mold? Is it a resin?
Yes, I've used resin.
All right, so these molds are made from resin, so they are like high defined, because if you use clay, it's not that defined as it is with resin.
No, it's not. I mean, it's doable. It is doable, and I like using the clay, but these ones are resin.
Oh, Rachel, we have like some more creative ideas regarding the Beware shield. Crafty I am suggested to put Beware of Gnomes.
Oh, yes.
This was her first thought.
I've lost my dragonfly.
So who has like more ideas? So let's do the funniest shields ideas. So maybe people get inspired, and then we can do a new challenge. Wear off, and then the creative idea of yourself.
Oh, well, I have lost my dragonfly. It was on my desk.
Oh no, the dragonfly, yes.
I know. Well, it was on my desk and I showed it to you.
Yes, so, I remember you showed that.
But it's It's vanished. So I'm gonna, for the sake of time, I'm gonna miss it out. I should be sad because I like the dragonfly, but we'll stick.
Maybe it will pop off again. So Liane, she also has a creative idea regarding the Beware shield. Her first thought was Beware of Rachel. Yes, and people saying, Samantha and Crafty, I am saying that the dragonfly flew away.
It did. It really has. I'll find it later when I'm least expecting it.
Yes, so it definitely feels free like a bird. So now I can fly. Go world. I left everything behind.
Right. I am relatively where I need to be, I think. I think that will do. So, where on earth? I'm just having a little. Oh, look, see. No, I've got no idea where that dragonfly's gone. That is so strange.
We have some more suggestions regarding the shield. If you
yeah.
do not like weed, take your time in the garden and enjoy weeding.
Absolutely. We could put anything you like on you. So I'm just using a wet brush now, just to sort of tidy up some of the
and also we have an idea what happened to your dragonfly, Rachel.
Oh, I dread to think. What?
Middle Art is writing that the gnome played a trick on you and stole the dragonfly from you.
I'll tell you what, anything's possible.
Yes, so anything is possible in the world of art.
It really is. It really is. Oh.
Yes. And Liane is saying that you can swipe the palette knife around like a sushi chef. This is a good one. Oh, definitely. Like So Agnieszka is saying that crafting is much more interesting than removing weeds from the garden. Oh, yes. So we have like really crazy ideas. Todo va a ser en inglés. Conchi, hola. Lo siento, pero sí, porque yo no soy bien en español, yo estoy aprenderlo. Pero si quieres las preguntas, dime y yo voy a trasladarlo por ti y espero que estás y yo pienso o creo que estás pasando un bien tiempo con nosotros. Muchas gracias. So there was Concha asking if this live is going to be completely in English. So I said yes, unfortunately, because we're not that good in Spanish. So Patricia Chunga is joining us. Hello, hello. Hola. So there's no dragonfly. So I think it flew really away.
Yeah, it really has.
Beautiful.
Very rude. But we let it off. So what I'm doing is I'm just drying this glossy medium so that I can paint over the top of it easily. So I'm going to leave it there because time is marching on. So let's have a look. Let's put you where you can see what I'm doing.
Oh, Rachel, you have inspired Amanda. She says that she will be asking her husband to cut her a few lengths of wood to create something similar, and she is grateful for that. Very beautiful.
Oh, fantastic. Amanda, please tag
me.
Go
a shift, I would say, because we are here to inspire you people.
Yes, please tag me because I'd love to see what you do. Right, so the predominant colour, the main colour in the background of all of these flowers is going to be green. for the leaves and the foliage. So all I do is this is my first coat, and if you've seen me paint the moulds before, you know that, and Yullee must be sick of me saying this now, you know that I slap it on and I don't worry. With my first coat, I'm really not being fussy. Obviously, I don't want my paint to go on the board, but other than that, I'm really not worrying about being too delicate. I'm just getting in all the spaces I need to get into.
So, and I would like to take an opportunity to to speak about one comment. So we have Conchi here, and she doesn't really understand what we are talking about. And I see that middle art, she is here. So muchas gracias. Lo siento que no podemos hablar en español todo el tiempo, porque yo estoy aprendiendo la lengua. Pero muchas gracias a todos que son de España. Puedes hablar en español por la pública española. It would be just great. Thank you, guys. Yes, and we have Caroline again. Now the very fun part begins. Of course, the goddess is at work. She's painting the molds. So, Rachel, this is like your the highlight of the whole project, the painting part. Okay, Conchi is asking us de qué material son las flores. Las flores son de la molda Atelier des Arts y la molda es de la colección Casa Granada. Y eso, esos son de el resin. Espero que es la igual palabra. Oh, lo siento por mi español. So I'm just trying to translate to Spanish as well, but guys, I'm so bad in Spanish. I need to improve even more. So you're already doing very well. Oh, thank you so much. But Midel, if you could, darling, please could you also translate to Conchi, because it's really important that everyone understands what we are talking about. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping us. Los moldes son de resina, sí, ellos son de resina. Gracias. And we have Crafty AM. She's also translating into Spanish. Thank you so much, girls. Thank you very much. So now we have like everyone is served. Everyone is understanding everything.
Oh, fantastic.
So this is so good to be worldwide because we can like connect and we can help each other with the language issues.
Absolutely. Let's get some.
Te he entendido, muchas gracias. Oh, muchas gracias, Conchi. Espero que estás muy bien con ese live y las instrucciones. Okay, so we have French middle art. I think it's your part as well. Wow, she said. Okay, I got it. So Louise also feels inspired by you, Rachel. So she likes your project and she feels inspired. Very beautiful. Très bien.
Fantastic. So you can see I'm not being particularly careful with my painting. I'm just making sure that I don't go on the background, but other than that, I'm not being too fussy with it because this is only the first layer, and the most important thing with the first layer is to just get some color on there. You can always tidy it up afterwards.
Yeah, very beautiful. So maybe I would like to interrupt one more time. So por las chicas y chicos, pero son las chicas. Esas son las cosas que necesita por ese proyecto. Muchas gracias a GraphTM para escribirla o lo por nosotros. So puedes ver aquí qué hacemos y lo que necesita. Muchas gracias. And also Mila, she's saying, hermosa idea, wonderful idea, la cual la podemos aplicar en muchas formas. Thank Rachel. Yes, and so you can put it like in many different shapes and create many different projects. So now we know we need the large stencil, we need the large mold, we need the panel, and then you can do everything you like with different collections of Stamperia. So you can like make many different shields with this idea. Marisol is saying hello and she apologized for being late. It's not a problem at all. You're very, very welcome.
You can't be
We're
late.
happy to have you here with us. So maybe for you, Rachel, she is doing a panel, but this is not a wooden panel. It is a cardstock panel. And she applied this wonderful wooden texture on it. And she is working with 3 collections here. First one, like the stencil, is from Lady Vagabond collection. The flowers are from Casa Granada collection. And those butterflies, and actually we had the dragonfly as well, but somehow it just flew away. It's from our Atelier des Arts collection. So enjoy. And if you have any questions, just go on and leave us a comment. So then we have also Catherine. She's saying also hello to our Marisol.
Lovely. How are we
Everyone
doing?
welcoming each other. Oh, Mila, I try to do my best. I'm trying. Thank you so much. My dream is to speak Spanish like Dorota does or Omar because they're like native speaker almost. So not almost, they are like native speakers, and I hope that one day I can do the same. I'm practicing. Oh, we have Angela. Hello, lovely friends. Only just found how to comment. Hello, lovely Rachel. Always inspiring. Yes, so you are very welcome. And we are glad that you can also participate in our communication. And we're looking forward to receiving your comments.
So I'm
Sí,
just.
Casa Granada es español, no necesita de translate it. So yes, we don't even need to translate the collection Casa Granada. This is beautiful.
I am kind of rushing with this now because I'm aware of time. So I'm trying to speed up, but just essentially, I'm just trying to get the color.
So Alicia is also saying that your project is just gorgeous. It's really like
really
it's a taste of a summer that you have over there on your panel. We have flowers, we have butterflies. So we have summer in our bellies now with this project.
Let's pick some of that.
Yes, and Crafty IM, she is also liking your project. She finds it very lovely. Yes, thank you so much for supporting us with the translation. And Roberta is also saying that she really loves your project and the composition of the project. Yes, it is really beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Very soft and like natural flow on it. And Annette also saying beautiful work. and she has to watch from the beginning. Yes, of course, guys, every live is recorded, and if you are late or if you have missed the whole live, it's not a problem at all. You can watch our lives anytime you like, every time you like. It is recorded on YouTube and on Facebook, so you are welcome. Thank you, Alicia. So what we have here, Caroline is liking the flowers and the butterfly, and it looks so friendly. Yes, it really does. It really does.
Oh, it's quite. The molds make it very easy because they're so detailed.
Oh, now we have a comment in Portuguese. Gosto de trabalhar na vossa companhia. I think she likes the project, like the work from your company, no? Os proyectos de Stamperia são muito inspiradores. Yes, the projects of Stamperia are very inspiring. Todos os dias aprendo um pouco. Every day she learns something, or a little bit, como todas as artistas. Okay, so every day she's learning something from every artist. Very, muito obrigada. So I think, I hope that I understood you right. So thank you so much for that comment. It's really beautiful to hear that people feel inspired. So this is why we are here, to inspire you and get inspiration to ourselves as well. So.
Well,
Yes, Crafty I am. Yes, exactly. She's also helping translating, so she likes it. It's inspiring, and she learns from every artist. Very good. Now we got it. And then we have a comment from Marisa. Hola, buen proyecto, me ha inspirado, gracias. So you have also inspired Marisa with your project. Muchas gracias por la inspiración. Y soy feliz que te guste ese proyecto. I love when you speak other lenguaje. Muchas gracias, Sara Alejandra. Well, I'll try. So actually, it's very easy actually to learn language. You only need to practice, but because this is what I recognize, because I'm fluent in Russian, I'm fluent in German, I'm good in English. I have like a basics from French, basics from Spanish, and now I'm like more into the Spanish language because yo lo quiero mucho con todo el corazón. So I felt inspired when I was in Spain for my holidays. Everyone was speaking Spanish around me, and I was like, okay, now I know what I want. I want to learn Spanish. So Morak is also saying that she likes your project and she thinks that it's very beautiful. And she will watch it also with us.
Oh, it's just have a look on the YouTube channel.
Sorry?
On the YouTube channel, if you miss any, you can.
Yes, exactly. Yes, so you actually don't miss nothing because everything is recorded. The thing is that you cannot comment it on time. Yeah, so we will not be able to react like straight away. So this is the advantage of being live during the live.
That's true.
Yeah, very beautiful. And Crafty AM says that she doesn't have the mold. Well, this is not a problem at all. So those two molds are this with the flowers is from Casa Granada y la otra es de la colección. And the other one is from the collection Atelier des Arts from Sara Alcobendas. Sí. So everything is recorded for evidence, exactly. And Lydia is saying bellissimo, wonderful to your project.
Oh, thank you.
Sandra Ramos, sorry I was late. I love this composition and the colors used, definitely. And welcome to us, in case I haven't mentioned before. Esos colores le dan mucho realismo. Yes, so Ligia is also saying that those colors make this panel really realistic. Yes, it looks like alive, like a real garden, which is breathing and sharing the colorful moments with the world. Really beautiful. A mí me gustan los colores también y la manera como Rachel punta los moldos.
Oops.
We have a question from Craftian. Where was atelier used here? I missed something. Yes, Rachel, could you please show us again the mold where the dragonfly and the butterfly was from Atelier des Arts collection?
Of course, of course.
And I think there were also some flowers as well, because I have the same mold at home, and I guess there was also some flowers on them. So
Yeah.
Crafty I Am, Rachel will show you in a minute when she has finished painting the flower.
Let me just stick that in there. There we go. You can see on here I got the bee from there. I just don't, what I do is I don't, and there's the dragonfly that's flown off. I just don't fill the molds properly, but that's the dragonfly that's on this.
But it still disappeared, right? The dragonfly.
It has. It's flown away. I'm going to find it at some point when I least expect to, probably. So I have no
So guys, sorry for the dragonfly. Dragonfly said I had enough. I go to the world.
Absolutely, it's gone. So it's a bit of.
Yeah, so the flowers, they're really realistic. I really agree to the comment before. And we also have Selena. She said, morning, this is looking beautiful. Is that one mold? Selena, no, these are two different molds. Like the large one in the background, this like flower composition in total is from the collection Casa Granada. Rachel, could you please show us again the Casa Granada mold, please?
Of course.
And the rest, like the dragonfly that's supposed to be there, the butterflies and the bees.
That's the Casa Granada mold. And I've used the main flower and some of these dangly bell type flowers and the leaves from this and the two smaller flowers. And then I've used this this mold here for the bee, the dragonfly, the daisy, and the two butterflies.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Rachel. So now, guys, you have seen the two molds that Rachel is using here. So, and here we have Roberta. Thank you so much for putting the number of this Atelier Nature mold. So, guys, in case you need a dragonfly, it's in there.
I would ordinarily take a little bit more time with this painting, but I just want to quickly show you the final kind of steps, really. So I'm going to just hurry this along.
We have also
right,
oh, sorry.
That's right. So I'm not worried about the green. I haven't used, normally sometimes I would use different coloured greens and things. I'm not worried that I haven't on here because I'm going to actually cover this with some antiquing gel, and that's going to add some shade and make it look a little bit more interesting. And then I'm going to finish off with some wax. So this really isn't painted very well at all. But what will happen is when I add the antiquing gel and the wax, it's going to add shade and highlight, and it will also cover all kinds of bits that I might not really be happy with. So there we go.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to add Now, because I don't want to completely cover everything with antiquing gel, again, I'm using my water spray and just pop in a little bit of water down first. And then I'm taking quite a wet brush. I'm making sure it's a clean wet brush. Quite a wet brush. And I've got kitchen roll in my hand, ready to wipe off anything that I'm not happy with. So getting into all of those little nooks and crannies and going over every bit of it. And if this goes on the wood, it's fine. It's not the end of the world, because I'm going to be wiping it all off. So, and I want to put this around the edge of the wood anyway, so and lots of water. Whoops, maybe not that much. That's quite a lot, but you know. So just putting lots of watered down antiquing gel, so the water-based antiquing gel.
So now you kind of age this project, like the corners, the edges, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is what Rachel mentioned before, for those who has missed the beginning of the live. So Rachel suggested to put the stencil first on this panel and after on during the aging technique, because otherwise it would be hard to place the stencil like in a good way on the project.
There we go. So I'm just going to keep dabbing until I'm happy with what paste or gel has come off there. Start of white. There we go. And then I suppose this is quite reminiscent of the lettering, except we're doing it the other way around. So we've added our shadow with the antiquing gel. So I'm just going to dry.
Yes, Karen's is also here. She also likes your project.
Oh, thank you.
And the Lady Moonra is also saying that she loves how that shows up the details and brings it to life. Definitely. So it looks like a real garden, so colorful and looks really realistic. Yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some wax. And when you think, oh, it looks really natural. Well, there's gold wax on. Let me show you. There we go. On this one here, there's gold wax, which is what's giving it the highlights. So I'm just going to add a little bit of gold wax now to this one. Just need to get it dry.
Like just to give like more highlight and more depth to the project. Oops, to the project.
Yeah, that's. So I've just got a little bit of wax on my finger, and I'm just very gently adding it.
Yes, Annette also saying that she likes your project. It looks beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much.
And we have so many nominations for pizza boxes, and I'm really curious who is going to be the next winner. So we'll see it next week. And Karenza, hello, darling. She's also saying that the wax really makes it come alive. Definitely, it's like more depth and more shining. And I really love gold wax. I think that it's boring to have to use like gold wax everywhere, but I cannot get rid of it because it's always like giving us such a highlight to the project. So You can never leave it away.
It just, I mean, you don't really notice it's gold. It's just giving you a highlight. So there we go. So all that's left now with this is to add the string in the top, but I will do that.
Beautiful.
Time. So there
This
we
looks
go.
really beautiful. Rachel, thank you so much for sharing with us your ideas,
Oh,
because
my
there is like one comment from Angela. She's saying, share some more, Rachel, please. I can only agree to Angela, please share some more.
Oh,
And
I
thank
think
you
my
for saying thank
hour is
you.
up, I'm afraid. My hour is up.
Yes, so we will see when our next live will be, because I don't have it in my mind if there will be one soon again. But guys, I would like to take the opportunity and to say thank you to everyone. I hope that you enjoyed Rachel's project, that you enjoyed our live. Muchas gracias a todos que son de España o otras countries, ciudades españolas. Muchas gracias por ver eso live con nosotros, y espero que su proyecto te gusta. Muchas gracias por la comunicación, por la ayuda, y nosotros we wish you a good day. Buen día a todos. Sí. Thank you so much, Rachel. And thank you to everyone. Have a great day. Have a good Saturday. And don't forget to like and share this video even after on. And yes, muchos besitos, a lot of hugs, and we'll see us next time. Bye, guys. Bye, Rachel.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.